Good morning guys and welcome to a new video. So this is just a quick one. I was just roasting some coffee and I just roasted these beans. These are beans from Nicaragua, natural and Arabic beans as you see, and they are medium roast, and this just happened like few minutes ago. I was thinking what will happen if I try to extract some of these beans and make espresso. I believe because they have lots of CO2 inside the beans due to the roasting, it should give us lots of crema. And this is why we sometimes see some exotic shots when we see the crema and half of the cup is just crema and so. So let's try that together. So I'll just spray them, one spritz of water, and then I think I need to put them in another cup so they can be fine and not fall out of the grinder. So I'll use the starseeker grinder, the E55, the new toy. So I'm not sure actually what kind of a grind setting should I go for, but this bean is not very dense. I believe Nicaraguan beans require fine settings. So I think maybe I'll go for like 33, 34, something like that. Since this bean is like just freshly roasted, it will need to get a little bit finer. That's what I keep telling myself when I choose a grind settings for a bean that I'm just grinding for the first time. Okay, so I believe I will keep it at maybe 32, and let's see what will happen at 32. Okay, turn on the grinder. Let's weigh the cup to see. Those are supposed to be 18 grams or 18.1 grams. So let's see what we'll get out of the grinding. So the cup should be empty. Yeah, exactly. And turn on the grinder, and turn on the grinder, and then there was half a bean inside. And let's throw the beans. As you see, the grinding is over, but there's a little bit of coffee stuck on the shoot. You can blow until it all falls like that. You can also take it out, make sure there's nothing remaining, and I think it's fine like that. That's very fine. Yeah, that is very fine. So I think this will choke the machine. Before grinding it, before extracting it, looks very fine. But let's give it a try and see. Maybe if I have to grind these beans again, but I'm not gonna do that now because it's just freshly roasted. There's no point of wasting the coffee. I just thought of making this video with you to show you what is the result of extracting freshly roasted coffee directly after roasting. So let's quickly prepare the puck and see how it's going to be. It's an experiment that we're trying together for the people of you who haven't tried that before, so it's a good idea for you to just watch this video and see what happens when you do that. The coffee is very fine, and I'm very happy with the grinder. Honestly, it gives a lot of range for grinding. I never have to stuck with any kind of bean, since I have like 40 steps post the zero, or even more than 40 steps. I'm still getting kind of very fine grind like that. So even if the bean is aged, aged beans require like finer grind. Even if you have a very old bean, still you can grind it and get the timing that you want to achieve for extraction. So let's see together how this is going to be. I think I'll use a big cup like this, since maybe the half of the cup will be crema, while the weight is not yet 36 grams or 40 grams. So let's see how the extraction looks like. I'll turn on the timer once I turn on the pump. I usually used to wait for the first drop, but I changed that few weeks ago to be like that. Okay, so now the coffee is extracting. As you see, very creamy. Look at that, guys. Extraction is almost looking nice, creamy. In the cup, looks very exotic. And all that, the weight is still halfway. So as expected, that's happening at 9 bars. We're achieving 40 grams. Yeah. Okay, so we got a cup like that. I'm sure it has a tiger strip on the top. Yeah, and half the cup is crema. As you see, this is the result of extracting freshly roasted beans. But how about the taste? So before tasting it, I know that the taste will be a little bit smoky because of the CO2 that is retained inside the beans. See, the crema is so much. Unlike the other beans that I extract, because I leave the beans for like 3 weeks or 4 before extracting them, so probably all the CO2 inside the beans will be out. So it will give me just coffee without a lot of crema on the top. But right now, this is the cup that I got. Not very much crema still after, you know, mixing it together. Looks nice. The smell has the roasting smell, you know, the roasting smell, like there's a little bit of a smoke in the smell of it, which is expected. It's just a few minutes after roasting. So this bean should be chocolatey, should give me some feelings of nuts and stuff like that for the notes. It has a hint of that, but still it's not close to the taste I'm used to. But it is drinkable. What I want to say here is that this cup is drinkable, even if it's just freshly roasted. It is drinkable. It's not something that I'm gonna throw in the sink after I finish the video. I will finish it. It's tasting okay. It can taste definitely better after it rests for like 2-3 weeks, but it is drinkable for people who like to freshly roast their beans and then drink them. I understand why they do that. Yet if they give themselves some time to rest the beans, they will definitely get or extract the best flavors of the beans. But it is drinkable. Like I can say 50% or 60%, 50 to 60% drinkable. Like I mean, 50% of the normal flavor I get from these beans. So this was the point I wanted to speak about today. I hope it was, like, you know, adding any information to you guys, especially for the people who are new to coffee and like roasting their beans for the first time or new to espresso. Just watch my videos, maybe I'll add some information to you. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.